calls this the era of mediocrity. I don't, however, fully agree with this statement. Hi, welcome to Manic Mondays with Maya. Here we'll be talking about anything related to being an independent artist. If you're creative, I invite you to stick around. So, in this day and age, it's all about quantity over quality. And I know I've been struggling with it for sure. I'm the type of person that likes to take things easy. I like to sit with it, And not just my creations or my creative outputs, but just life in general. I'm not really a practical girly in that sense. Anyways, I was talking about this with my dad, and he calls this the era of mediocrity. Thanks to digital tools and platforms, it has never been easier to enter the music sphere. I don't, however, fully agree with this statement. I do think a lot of important art emerges every day. I believe there's value in taking the time to get to know yourself, and with that, your art. I don't believe the product will necessarily be better or worse, but more than anything, it will be an authentic piece of art. And I believe that can be felt by many. An artist who hasn't released anything in 2 years, it can feel so incredibly silly at times. Like, what do you mean I've invested years of my time, my money, my energy, my faith into a music career? It's a career path where only a teeny tiny fraction of people get to make it to a mainstream level, or even get to make a good living out of it, a solid living out of it. Yet, still I'm prepared to bet everything on this career path. So yes, I have to be incredibly delusional to make it to the point where I want to be. And no, this is not just based on delusion. I got to see my craft grow into more mature versions over the past few years. And I feel like the music that I'll be releasing this year is my best work as of yet. I think realizing that some of my stuff, actually most of my stuff, was never meant to see the light of day, but was more so created as a reflection of my growth, that did change my relationship with my creative process. And lately, I've been trying to approach not just my creative process, but life in general, more as an experiment rather than this endless loop of self-improvement. But of course, I do think it's important to stay on top of your evolution as an artist.